The Yankees announced their ALCS roster Monday morning, revealing that first baseman Anthony Rizzo and right-hander Marcus Stroman are back in the fold after sitting out their ALDS win over the Royals. Rizzo suffered a pair of broken fingers when he was hit by a pitch in September and was seen as a borderline call for the ALCS as he worked through his rehab. Stroman was healthy but not included on the ALDS roster after skipper Aaron Boone made what he described as a difficult decision to exclude the veteran in favor of an extra bat in a 5-game series. With the Yankees now likely to rely on 4 starters rather than 3, Stroman is back in the mix. If you are a fan of Yankees, write "Go Yankees" in the comments and subscribe to the channel. Rizzo has had a rough season overall, enduring multiple IL stints and posting a career-worst .228, .301, .335 batting line in 92 games and 375 plate appearances. He's one of the team's most experienced playoff veterans, however, carrying 203 career plate appearances, including a hefty .276 .432 .552 in 9 playoff games as a member of the Yankees. Rizzo was also a thorn in the side of the Guardians this season, going 5-4-13 with a double, a walk, and 3 RBI in the 3 games he was healthy enough to face them. Stroman inked a 2-year deal with the Yankees last offseason and started 29 games for them in 2024, in addition to 1 relief appearance. He pitched 154 2/3 innings, logging a 4.31 ERA with a 16.7% strikeout rate, an 8.9% walk rate, and a 49.2% grounder rate. Both that strikeout rate and ground ball rate represent notable steps back from Stroman's 2023 levels, and this year's 90 miles per hour average velocity on his sinker was the lowest of his career by a wide margin, replacing last year's 91.4 miles per hour average. The Yankees currently have Carlos Rodon, Garrett Cole, and Clark Schmidt lined up to start the first 3 games of the series, which starts Monday at 7:38 p.m. Eastern Time in the Bronx. Noticeably absent from the Yankees roster in the ALCS is southpaw Nestor Cortes. Like Rizzo, he'd been dealing with an injury and was seen as a borderline call. He's been out with a flexor strain in his left elbow, but imaging revealed no damage to Cortes' ulnar collateral ligament, and he'd recently been throwing after receiving a platelet-rich plasma injection. Presumably, they'll reevaluate him and consider him as a potential option for the World Series should the Yankees topple the Guardians and advance to the Fall Classic. The Yankees will drop speedy outfielder and pinch-running/defensive specialist Duke Ellis, as well as catcher/first baseman Ben Rice from the roster for this series. Ellis appeared in only 1 game of the ALDS, Game 4, and did not record a plate appearance. Rice did not get into a game in the ALDS, as the Yankees instead went with utility men John Berti and Oswaldo Cabrera at first base in place of the injured Rizzo. That's the big news for today. If you're excited for the series and want to stay updated on all things Yankees, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. You'll never miss a moment of Yankees action. Summary: Anthony Rizzo and Marcus Stroman are back on the Yankees ALCS roster after missing the ALDS. Rizzo, despite a tough season, brings valuable playoff experience, while Stroman rejoins the pitching rotation. Nestor Cortes is still out with an injury, but there's hope for his return if the Yankees make the World Series. Duke Ellis and Ben Rice are dropped from the roster, with the Yankees relying on Carlos Rodon, Garrett Cole, and Clark Schmidt to lead the charge against the Guardians. What's your take on these changes? Will Rizzo and Stroman make a difference in this ALCS series? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to write, "Go Yankees." The Yankees opened as -210 favorites to win the 2024 ALCS, while the Guardians are underdogs at +170. The odds are shaping up for an intense ALCS matchup between these two teams, and the excitement is already building up. Fans and analysts are diving deep into the numbers, and we're here to break it all down for you. If you are a fan of Yankees, write "Go Yankees" in the comments and subscribe to the channel. For the Yankees to sweep the Guardians in 4 games, the odds are +800. If it goes to 5 games, it's +360, and for either 6 or 7 games, the odds stay at +360 and +450, respectively. On the Guardian side, a sweep would be a huge surprise with odds of +2,200, while winning in 5 games offers plus 1,100, in 6 games plus 700, and in 7 games plus 550. BetMGM's lines are giving a lot of love to New York, but anything can happen in the postseason. Now let's dive into the potential ALCS MVP candidates. Aaron Judge is leading the pack with plus 300 odds to snag the award. Juan Soto isn't far behind at plus 350, followed by Cleveland's Jose Ramirez with plus 525. Giancarlo Stanton and Garrett Cole both sit at plus 1,400, but Stanton, with his power, could definitely make a case if he catches fire. Keep an eye on dark horses like Jazz Chisholm Jr., plus 2,000, Austin Wells, plus 2,200, or even Gleyber Torres at plus 3,000. There's a ton of value if you think someone outside of the big names is going to step up. And how about Clark Schmidt or even the wild card Jason Dominguez, each with plus 5,000 and plus 6,600 odds, respectively? Looking at the World Series odds, the Yankees are the favorites at plus 180, while their AL pennant odds are sitting comfortably at minus 210. The Guardians, on the other hand, have longer odds to win the World Series at plus 525 and plus 170 to win the AL pennant. Regular season records were close, with the Yankees at 94-68 and the Guardians just behind at 92-69, making this a tighter matchup than the betting lines might suggest. The series schedule is set and ready to roll. Game 1 kicks off on Monday, October 14th at 7:38 p.m. Eastern Time on TBS, True TV, and Max. Game 2 follows on Tuesday, October 15th at 7:38 p.m. Eastern Time. Game 3 will be Thursday, October 17th, time TBD, with Games 4 and 5 set for Friday, October 18th and Saturday, October 19th, if necessary. The action continues if needed on Monday, October 21st for Game 6, and Tuesday, October 22nd for Game 7. This series is going to be packed with drama, and the Yankees are aiming for nothing less than a World Series title. Can Judge, Stanton, Cole, and the rest of the squad rise to the challenge? We're about to find out. If you haven't yet, smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any updates or breakdowns throughout this epic ALCS battle. Now, we want to hear from you. What do you think of the Yankees' odds heading into this series? Who do you think will be the MVP? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to write "Go Yankees" down below.